Hello, Wagwan, Hamjambo. Greetings you all, wherever you're watching me from. I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful, I'm happy because we've reached this day, the 5th of January 2026, Monday. Not many people have seen this day, but here we are. I take this time to thank my Jehovah God. Thank you, Lord, for making us reach this day. And I take this time also to thank you, my subscribers, because you never left me. Always we are here, and there. May you not lack anything. May you, whatever you are asking, may you receive it in Jesus' name. So now, we are back again here. But before we jump into our reaction video of today, have you subscribed? Have you given the video a like? Please like the video. You know what the likes does to the video. Please, 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 please. Like the video, share my videos, tell a friend to tell a friend, take those phones near you and subscribe. This is a new year. Let's do things differently in this new year, which I know my audience are the best. I know we are going to do it better. So whom do we have today? And if you not subscribe, if you are new, please feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, everybody on board, feel welcome. We are going to resume our live stream as well, because new year is new beginning. So I'm happy. Thank you so much for your time. I know some of you are busy, but what makes me feel very good, because whenever you are busy, whether you are doing what, you always find time to come and watch my videos. Whether the videos which I posted, when you find some of my subscribers going back to check them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for loving me that much. I love you as well. So whom do we have here? Today we want to check on my Yugno and check on Mwango, because Mwango on her live stream sat down and showed us how the process is going. Is supposed to be married by now. As I speak now, maybe she's already married. I told her all the things which are the requirements of wedding. This is something which is new to you, Mwango. I've always come here and told you this. I don't think these people, they have private life. I don't think so, because I don't think there was need for all this. You are engaged, fine. Now, just do this process of telling people, oh, in Kenya we have e-citizen, all these things you are talking about. Everybody, I think people who are married knows all these things. So maybe I'm telling people who are young like her, but all I know, her subscribers or her supporters are elderly people who have retired. So the people whom you are trying to show the process which you've gone through, I don't think they require it, according to you yourself, because you say the audience, your audience are older people. So I don't think you could have wasted that time of telling older people the process which you are doing or which you have done. It was no need, because I see like now, she's so excited. So excited. She really pushed this thing. Because according to her, she didn't know this man long time. During that time when she went to the coast, because she's talking about January, when she came from Belize. That is now the time when she's talking about, oh, when I came from Belize. Now, if you can connect that period of time, you'll know when this lady met this Pietro. And during that period of time, this lady was dating a Tito. Do not forget that this lady was dating a Tito. So here is mixing things. That is what we are going to check. Why is it that she makes this thing to look like a big deal? Like this thing has never happened. Bringing papers to read to people. How desperate is this girl? How desperate is this girl? Because she's becoming too much. And the reason why I'm saying it is becoming too much, when she talks like this, even if maybe she's not the one who is pushing, everybody would know that this is the lady who has pushed this boy. She has pushed this boy to the extent of doing everything. She will do everything to make sure she marries this boy. Whether carrying the whole of Europe to go to Africa, she will do that. Whether renovating houses in Poland, she will do that. Whether sharing one room with those dogs, she will do it. All she cares about is getting married to this man. She could not wait for a time. As I speak now, I know she's already married. And that is not a problem. She can get married anytime she feels like. But the rush into this marriage is like a transactional marriage. Because this lady has always thought of who is going to carry for me my bags when I start traveling. She was hiring for that. Remember when she was talking about Tito. She was telling us, oh, now I want to have a travel buddy. So I see this one as a travel buddy. Someone who is going to carry bags for her in case she will still travel. But that's no problem. You can have as many travel buddies as you want. But my worry is, why is it that she has to bring everything out here? For what reason? She has to sit down and start reading for people. They don't have private life. I don't see the need of her coming out here and start reading for people what you need to do for you to wed. Because I've always come here and told you, my people, when this family get to know something like now this wedding and getting proposed to, which she did on her own, they think it is something which people have never done. The things which you are seeing now, people have passed. And that's why I always say, when someone sees something for the first time, they think that thing is new. It is new to you, not to the people you are telling, because nothing is new in this world. Everything you see or you go through, other people have gone through it. Whether it's a design of clothes, you see the designs of clothes, they just keep on rotating. They keep on rotating. They just live like this maybe 5 years and then they bring it in the market, because all the things which you are seeing people are wearing, oh, this is from this Zara, the way she keeps on saying, oh, this is from Zara, this is from what, this is from what, all these things, they were there before. But because the market keeps on rotating, this one goes, they bring it again. Same as marriage. Marriage started in Eden. It is not something which is new to make you feel like now whatever you are doing is different from what others have done. I know it is your first time, but tone it down, because it makes you look like you are the one who is marrying this man. You are the one who is paying for everything, because the period and the rush is too much. I'm telling you, if your mom didn't know you had to call her, then there's a problem. There is a problem, because if she would have known all this rush, maybe they would have asked you, why the rush? Why is it that you are doing it here? What is the problem? Because you wanted to do it that way. You never wanted to be questioned. I'm not saying doing things your way is bad. It is not bad. But also, it's also good. Someone who has parents, let me just repeat there. Someone who has parents, also is good to listen to your parents. Because you can be excited doing things which you might regret later. It is better, this is just my advice, it is better for someone not to get married and divorce, something which maybe they would have maybe avoid. I'm not saying she's going to get divorced, but I'm saying it's good also to check on this thing I'm getting into. Is it worth it? Not just to be called a married person or a wife, because I see like this wife thing is making her go nuts. Oh, I'm off the market now. I'm off the market. Were you in the market? You're not in the market. You are dating a Tito. That shows that you are not in the market. So it's only that you are not exchanging the ring. From a Tito, you've been dating, so you are not in the market. Maybe I don't understand what out of the market means, because I know if you are in a serious relationship with someone, then you are off the market, because you cannot have another relationship with another person because of the relationship which you are in. So that is Mama Mat. From Mama Mat, we are going to check on Mayugno. What is Mayugno talking about? Because he feels like it's so hard. This co-parenting, my people, it is not easy. It is not easy. It works for others, but not to others. Depends how the people, how mature their parents are. Because there are some who will use the baby just to have attention of the other. There are some who does that. But there are some who are just okay. There are some who don't even want that relationship to go, because it depends. Maybe you disagreed or you separated when the other partner was still in love with the other. So sometimes it makes it difficult to let go the baby so that they can see you when you are coming to see the baby. So sometimes it is very hard. It is very hard. It is never easy. So Mayugno is going through that, and his option, he thinks like he want to go for a DNA test. Mayugno, when you are used to the baby, let me just say, when you are used to the baby or your girl, it doesn't matter whether you are the real dad or not a real doll. That will not take away the love which you have for your princess. So you should just get ways of solving this issue. If the mother feel like now she can pay school fees and your daughter knows you as the father, let her do it. One day, your daughter will still come back home. But now, putting the baby or the child in this, Kiswahili say, mvutano, the issue of bickering, the issue of changing the name of the baby, all this, it is affecting the baby, not even you. It is affecting your girl. So I would prefer, that is my advice. We are going to see the receipts of my union. I would just advise, if she feels she doesn't want the child to be with you at this age, she can stay with the baby or she can stay with the girl. Let the girl go to school where she feels the girl can go to school. You can still support that girl where the mother is. Education system of Kenya and Tanzania is also different. I think that is why Mayugno also wanted the baby to go to school here. But he would not have paid school fees before talking to this mama, the mother of this baby. They would have sat down, talk about this issue. I want my daughter to be in this school. I've paid this, and then they see what is happening. But because I see like now they are playing as children, they are just playing. They don't know. It's like now the lady doesn't know the importance of school. That is where the problem is. But if she was someone who knows what school is all about, you cannot maybe use your baby to gain or to get attention from the person whom you left or someone whom you are not staying with now.
This is one of those videos that I really looked forward to do in my life at some point as a content creator. And I hope and I pray I'll not do it again. Like, it's once and for life, you know what I mean? So yes, I didn't see it coming, like really, like the beginning of 2025, I never saw this day coming like this. I never saw it coming at all. But well, I hope destiny and all that is already planned. No matter what you do, you'll never run away from your destiny. I believe so. So finally, it's here, it's happening. I'm happy about it, and let me carry you guys along. I know you guys, my team D, is so happy for me, and yes, you know, it's time. Happy at the same time. At the same time, it's hitting me somehow.
That is Mama Mat. Very, very excited, which is normal because this is one of the stages in life. It is one of them. So if it has reached this point of you getting married, yes, you should feel this way. But it is not different from others, and it is not that serious. You should just let things be okay. But the way she exaggerates things, make people think that it is her who is pushing all this. And take it easy. Take it easy. Marriage is not just a walking in the path. It requires a lot. You have to be perseverance person. You have to persevere, endure, and you have to be a submissive wife. For all these things which you are talking about, you don't want to do it again. No one sees that, because we are in life. All you need to do is just pray. Put God first in whatever you are doing so that your marriage can be blessed. But do not bring so many things into your marriage. That is what I'm just requesting you to be. Be a calm person. And do not be yeah. You just want people to see that, oh, I'm doing it. Now, there are things, for me, I don't think it was necessary for you to talk about it so much. Madam, you've already announced your wedding. Let people see your marriage day. Let someone document for you, then post it. You don't need to every now and then. That makes it look like it is a transactional marriage, because you people, your brother, you always want this passport thing. So now you are pushing for it, because all this time you've been struggling with getting visa. So you want something which will help you in the future, or your children, according to your brother. He wanted that look. It didn't work. It did not work. So sometimes do not rush into things which you don't know might work or will not work.
Yeah. So for you to get married in Poland, for example, or in EU, there's a procedure you have to follow. And being a Kenyan, we have an online how can I say, an online website called eCitizen. So you go to your eCitizen portal. Every person who is over 18 years has the eCitizen. This is a website where you can do things electronically without visiting the office for some applications. Maybe you want a driving license, you could actually apply from there, and many other things. For my fellow Kenyans, you know it. Maybe if you're not a Kenyan, you're a Tanzanian, I think you also have something close to the eCitizen, okay? So I did the application online, and then after you do the application online, what you actually need is your husband-to-be details, for example, the passport, and passport photos you upload on the website, just like me, and then you apply for a certificate called No Impediment Certificate. That is very crucial. You cannot get married if you don't have that certificate. It takes a lot to get it in terms of waiting, okay? But normally, yeah, there's a fee that you pay, but to me, waiting, you know, is so much. So guys, I will not show you exactly the certificates. I just want to look at them as I address, because they're really private information. I don't want to overshare so much, okay? So with me here, this is my birth certificate. This is my original birth certificate. You need it. This is very, very, very original, okay? So you need this, and I'm having it. Apart from just having it, it needs to be certified. That it's original, it's legit. So you need certification of that. And also, apart from that certification of the birth certificate, ISEC, what's happening? You also need no impediment certificate. Okay, let me read to you my no impediment certificate. It says, the Republic of Kenya. Maybe I could show you just a few details on how it looks like, but the most important ones I will not share. The most important thing here is the number, because this one you can
the requirements which she need. But now talking about if you want to get married to the countries like EU, I don't think it is only about the countries which are in EU. Any country, like especially here in Kenya, you want to get married, all those documents which you are talking about, they are required. I think it's in all government. You cannot just get married just like that. You need to have these things. So it is not something new. It is not starting with her. It is not something which is only found, which is only needed abroad. It is something which even if you are here, you have to have that. It has to be known that the person whom you are getting married to, is he single or is she single? Is she divorced or is he divorced? Like now, the letter which he's trying to read. In some cases, you find someone has to go and get a letter from the chief, your area chief, which shows that you are single, you've never been married, or maybe if you are married, you are divorced, because your chief knows everything. So that one is required. And I think that is the letter which she's now trying to read to you. That to others, they go with the chief's letter. You see? And all these other documents. So I don't see something which is different, whether in Kenya or in EU countries.
During the application of this, they put it on the notice to say so and so is getting married. Like Mwango wants to get married to Piotr, and if you have any complaints, maybe she was married before, you can file a complaint, okay? Because they want to ensure everything is fair. So they had to put our details on the notice board to show that we are truly interested in getting married. So if anybody has a problem, you can actually go and, you know, and make
I see here there's no difference, because I think governments, they work together. All these governments, the requirements of marriage or requirement with other things, sometimes you just find like they are just the same. Because like now that notice, even here in Kenya, the notice has to be there. They have to put your names there in the notice board. At least if there's someone who has a query, can come before the wedding day. Because if you delay, then you'll not go later and say, oh, this is my wife, this is my husband. But all these things which she's trying to read to people here, there are things which are happening in Kenya. There's no different at all. It's only that she didn't know. That's why she's sitting there trying to read to people. All these people you are reading to do this, all these things. Tell people something which is new, but things to do with marriages or maybe all these things you are trying to tell people, these are things which people know. So the girl is all over the moon. I understand her because this is what she has always been wanting. Any woman would want to be married, but not to marry herself. This is now where the difference is. This is where the difference is. Any woman would love to marry the love of their lives. Same to the men. But it becomes different when the lady is pushing more than the husband. This is now where the problem is. Because you wonder, what is the rush? She's doing everything. She's not even letting this man at least to show the love. I love this girl. I had to take her with me to Poland. I had to bring her. Because this is your channel. He can also talk on this channel. Why is it that sometimes you bring him in your channel and with the guitar and not talking? But today, this was very crucial. He would have sat there. Furthermore, he would have been the one telling people, imagine I didn't know a day like this will come. I love this girl. That's why I want to marry her. I think such kind of thing, the husband should be the one saying. But you would just be maybe, oh, thank you. Just things like that. But you find the lady is pushing more than the man. That shows she's the one who is doing all these things. She is the one who is doing all these things. And that is why she's rushing. Rushing a lot. Because if this thing started January last year, or maybe knowing this man in January, and that is the time when you saw she was very desperate, the issue of a Tito. So she had to make sure this one is not going to sleep. This one I have to force it.
Number, but the rest, I think they're just regular information. So this is how it looks. Impediment to marriage. So it has the Kenyan logo right there, and as you see, certificate of no impediment to marriage. S. Chelagat, the registrar of marriages, having made full inquiry in regard to Diana Mwango Moffat. Those are actually my actual names. So D Mwango is really my name, 100%. The applicant formerly residing in Nairobi, Kenya, that's where we have the major offices, hereby certify that I'm not aware of any legal impediment to the intended marriage of the applicant to Piotr on the ground of an existing marriage, kindred, or infinity, or age. That's what it's.
You look at all this, you wonder, what is this lady trying to prove here? Don't you have private life? Is this not personal? Was this not something which was private and confidential? When these documents were delivered to you, they were meant for you, not for the public, not for the audience. It doesn't matter what you are doing, whether you are a content creator. That does not mean that everything you have to share. Already people are going to see you married. Already you've engaged yourself. So I don't think there was need of sitting down and reading a document from the government. I don't think that was necessary. After telling people I'm engaged, I think that was okay, and let people wait for the day of marriage. But bringing the papers, starting to read to people the things with the requirement, I don't think these are necessary. When one want to get married in the future, those people who are not married, they will go through that process. So I don't think it is a process which you can teach someone or you can train someone. There are things which they are going to get there. Whether this government changes, whether the other one changes, they will always be there. So it is not something which you can say, oh, I want to give you tips, oh, I want you to do this. No. When time comes for everyone, they will go for that. So I see too much excitement on this lady, always trying to prove a point, always trying to show people that now those people who are thinking, I'm not going to get married, well, marriage was long overdue. So there's nothing which is strange here. Just do your things. And I'm just wondering, why are you reading all this to people? Why are you bringing papers out here? Why are you reading to people things which are meant for you, private and confidential? But you are bringing them here. I don't think that was necessary. Even if maybe you want to prove a point, you want to make a point, you want to tell people now I'm getting married, not like the way you've been seeing me out here. There are many single people. There are many married people. Life is the way you make it. It doesn't mean that when you are married now you are happy. You're going to be happy 100%. Who tells you that? Who tells you that when you get married to Piotr, life will be different? Life will just be like this. Life is how you make it. You want to be happy single, you can be happy single. You want to be happy married, you can be happy married. But it is not something which is starting with you. So take it easy. Go slow in anything you are doing, because whatever you do, you always want to prove a point. Always want to prove a point. Because I don't blame you. I just know it is because where you are coming from. All these things you didn't know they are happening. You didn't know because none of your family members is married officially. None. You go to Condad and Conmam, they have not. You go to Muraseso, Akuna. So it is something which is new to you, and that's why you are parading it there. But if it is something which you've been seeing in your family members, it would have been nothing to show here. But you are showing it, thinking all these things you are showing people here, people don't know. People know about this, everything. And maybe there are some which you've not gone through.
And then dated at Nairobi on this date. Actually, I was 11th of December 2025. Okay, that's when we actually got this paperwork. You know, by S. Chalagat, Registrar of Marriages. I think many people who have been married, you know how this certificate looks. Maybe even the same person did ours, did yours, and then the signature, and then that's all. So this form of no impediment is the most crucial one, because they have to make sure you've not been married before. And if at all you have been married before, you have to have the divorce certificate. Actually, it's even a longer process, but it's possible. So even if you are divorced, you can still get it, because it's your right to get it. But yeah, you have to go through, yes, you are divorced, here are the paperwork, everything is legit. But if it's your first time, I think it's less complicated. So you really need that. After getting...
Instead of sitting there trying to explain a lot, and you know your time is short because you are supposed to get married within few hours, you should get out of that seat, go start preparing yourself. Because number one, there are no people who are going to prepare you. You are just there alone with those people up there. I don't know whether they are down there or up there. So go get your nails done and do what you can do. Stop this announcing you are married every now and then. We know you are engaged. We know you are going to marry Piotr. This is what you wanted, but stop this, stop this. So you want to tell me everything which you are going to do in your life, you are going to show it out here like your brother. Huh? You are going to show us everything. Because each time this girl comes with anything, it is excitement. It is just excited. Something new. Oh, announcement. Oh, announcement. Everything is an announcement. Everything. You see, when she wanted to enhance her body by going to the gym or by enhancing those substantial, it was now the breaking news. Where did it go? It just went like that. The breaking news which she brought us about a Tito, the traveling body, where did it end? All these things which excite you so much, these things have been there, so just take it slowly. I wish you well, me. I wish you well, because why would I not? I wish you well. All I'm trying to say is tone it down. Tone it down, because marriage is also not just a walk. It's not rosy as you think. You have to put on effort. Not that you'll be arrogant, you have to be submissive. You'll have to, you're adjusting. This is someone you didn't grow with. This is someone who is now getting into your life. Leave alone the time when you've been dating. It's going to be different. This is going to be your husband now. Maybe there are characters which you've not seen. You'll start seeing them now. So you have to be ready for anything. It is not rosy as people think. Maybe this man also doesn't know some of your characters, which as we know. That is now when he's going to see all the characters. Not just maybe being good, eating those sugary things. You are someone who does not eat sugary things. You eat organic food. So now, this is now when he's going to know that, oh, she was just pretending to marry me, but she doesn't eat this sugary thing. So all those things are going to be seen. They are going to be out there. So just take it easy.
And National Administration, State of Department for Immigration and Citizen Services. Oh, I even have another one here. Let me check on it. You know, I even have another one. Stop. Oh, this is verification of birth, stroke, death certificates, you know. If you're looking for death certificates, still you can be given. So this was verification of my birth certificate to show that it's true, it's legit, okay? So I have mine here, and again, this one, you know, Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. I have to cover the most important information. I have to look at it properly because it has the number of certificate. This one cannot share with you guys. That's private. Yes. But this is how it kind of looks like. I'll just show you just a little bit. This is how it looks like. Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Yes. So this says on verification certificate, authentication certificate. I, Otundo Stephen Otundo, for this name, we were laughing about it so much. I, Otundo Stephen Otundo, Foreign Service Officer in Legal Services Directorate of the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs of the Republic of Kenya, do hereby certify that the attached certificate of no impediment to marriage, number, blah, 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 in respect to Diana Mwango, bears the seal of the Registrar General of Kenya, given under my hand and the official stamp of the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs this Tuesday, and the date is right there. So that's how it's.
If I may ask, do you think this is necessary? All these things which this girl is trying to read here, do you think it's necessary? I don't think it is necessary at all. She's trying to prove a point now. I've gotten all the documents. I've gotten everything. Now I'm getting married. You are marrying. This life is your life. So long as you are happy, you don't need to spread it out there. You don't need to tell people everything. I look at her, you wonder, she's too much. I'm telling you, this girl is too much. She is too much. She should tone it down. That's why I'm saying she should tone it down. Okay, you are getting married. Okay, you are getting married to a Mzungu. This has been your dream in your home. We know that. The other day, your brother also, Daisy also said you are going to connect him because he also wants a Mzungu, because you think Mzungus are different. Stay with them is now when you know for sure they are different. Yeah, because you don't know. People who have stayed with them know how different they are. You ask them, they will tell you. Do not think that things are just rosy like that. Do not think so. So, do not think like that. A human being is a human being. But you, because that thing was in your mind so much, that's why you are sitting there reading loud. Now you've gotten now what you wanted, the strong passport. Nothing comes easy. No, she worked hard for it, I'm telling you. All these times she's been looking for Lamborghini. She ended up with what? Put it there in the comment section. Maybe I've forgotten.
Maybe if the same person did yours also, please let me know. But this person has the first name and the surname the same. Otundo Stephen Otundo. I will forever remember this Otundo. Okay, apart from that, now we come here. After getting those crucial documents, actually you don't need so much. That's actually what you need here. The next thing that you actually need is, let me see. The next thing you need when you come here now is you have to translate all your documents. For me, I had to make sure my paperwork is translated into Polish. I wasn't around my now fiancé. It feels so good to say that. Oh my God. Picked the parcel and then he did the translation and all that and made sure everything is certified. And the translation, actually, you don't just translate. It has to be done by a certified person. It's just not anybody. So when you want to do this, there's specific people who do it because, yeah, they're well known. and also they have to stamp and sign.
This is not something which now you are advising. It was for you. These documents were meant for you. Not everybody want to be married in Poland, or not everybody want to be married with Mzungu. Not everybody want to leave their countries. But to those who want to leave their countries, they know how to do their things differently. When they reach that bridge, they will cross that bridge when they reach it. But you, shouting there, instead of going to prepare yourself, time is not on your side. You are still sitting there reading things which people know, things which were meant for you, private documents you are reading to people. Now you are losing it. Because I see her read this, that is like she wants people to see now, especially the reactor, to see. Oh, Team D, I know you are happy for me. Who tells you? That is your life. Even if people are not happy, but you are happy, who cares? It doesn't matter who is happy or not who is happy. So long as you selected the man of your life, I think it should just remain with you. It should just be you and him. No need of announcing to everybody. It's like now, whatever you're going to do in your marriage, you'll be coming out here and try to share. Like your brother, you share too much. Too much to the extent now, when people come to sit and talk about it, you feel bad. Because you cannot turn the tables around. The moment it is out of your mouth, it is out. So always be careful. Not everybody or not everything need to be shared out here. Go get married. Close that chapter. Because it is your personal thing. It is your decision which you've made. I don't see Pamela should have a say in it, or any other person should have a say in it. No. Because you decided, even your dad, your dad has no say in it. Why are you now telling the audience, the world, for what? All these things which you are reading, everybody knows about it. If it was something new, maybe people would say, oh, I got to know something after this said this. But all these things, these people know about it. It's only you who didn't know. It is only you who is new to this.
That's the procedure of getting married, actually. In Poland, I would speak on my behalf. So in EU in general, there's a way to go about it. So it wasn't really easy, but you can get a representative. Maybe you can even use a lawyer, or somebody who can actually go for this paperwork for you. Because also the collecting of this paperwork, because they are crucial documents. It's just like collection of your ID. Not everybody can collect some information for you. So I was lucky enough, I got everything done, although we had to wait, but I thank God everything fell into place. So I'm happy I'm finally sharing with you guys this, because now it's worth sharing. I'm so happy it's no longer a secret. It's no longer a secret, so I can't wait to share with you guys. As I've said, our wedding is happening very soon, in few hours, literally, okay? And then, preparation's ongoing right now. I need to get a dress, it's sad that it's even hard for me to get my nails done. But maybe I will do them by myself, at least do something so that they look nicer, okay?
She's the one who is preparing everything. She's the one who is preparing everything. She's the bride, and she's the one who is doing all these things. She doesn't even have time to even make her nails, because everything is left for her. She's the one who wants this. Piotr is not helping in anything. Piotr is just presenting his body like this. Take me. Do whatever you want with me. Me, I don't have money. Do whatever you want. Bring those tents. Do blah, blah. So you look at this girl. Rushing. She cannot even go do her nails in this big day of hers, because she has to look at this, do that, sit down and read or people this what the documents are saying, because that is also important to her. Not knowing this is your life, you don't need even to share everything. That is how the family is. And then you sit here, you talk about the things which they are bringing out here. People will say, oh, you are haters. Hating what? Hating what? If maybe someone might ask you, how many people are married? How many people who are divorced? How many people are single? That is called life. So if your life is taking you on this side, just be happy. You are on this side, be happy. Because there's nothing new in this world. Nothing.
Just remove this spoiled polish and just maybe even have my natural nails. I don't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. and I will actually learn how to do it. So special thanks to my friend Black Forest Princess for doing my hair. This hair is so special because it looks so beautiful, and for this day, it's such a special day because it's a wedding just like any other. So we have different types of marriages. We have the civil marriage, we have the traditional marriage, and we have the religion, right? Wedding. So for us right now, our number one is civil wedding, which actually to me means everything. You know, to me that really means everything because it's official. It's official. It's not something that it's beating around the bush. And I love the fact that here in Poland they are so strict. That's the only relationship they actually consider as a legit one. There's nothing like boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, their rules concerning marriage is strict. Even the fact that you can't marry a second wife, you know, unless you divorce the first one, then you can have a second one. But having two in one, here they're very, very strict, which I like. You know, for me, I like that, you know.
I ask you, Mwango, when you are talking about marriage, it is not about Poland only. Even here in Kenya, where you are coming from, it's only that you are not used to this wedding thing or official wedding or official marriages. It is not mostly where you are coming from. It is not there. You are used to this calm, we say, relationship. That's why you are afraid of maybe someone might get another wife. But even in Kenya, even in any country you go to in the world, when someone weds officially like that, there's no way he can wed again unless he divorces the other one. It is not only in Poland. Get it. Get it. You can never marry another wife while you are still married to another. And unless you divorce the other is now when you can marry another one. It is not in Poland. Do not make Poland to be very special. Do not make Poland to be special, my dear.
I will share with you my family's reaction, knowing that now I'm engaged, I'm getting married. Literally, very soon, like very soon, very soon. So thank you guys. I love you all. I can't wait to share with you guys how the civil wedding is done here in Poland. I hope the person who will be helping me do the recording will be well, because I want to just record everything for you guys. Also, you can have an idea of how the court marriages look like, the civil wedding marriages look like. So I can't wait. But finally, we've done everything that we need to do. So just waiting.
Why did you record the engagement time? Because I know with your GoPros, you had your GoPro because you just wanted it to be a surprise. But it's good also to document this thing, because as a content creator, I didn't expect you not to record your day, because that was the biggest day. If you don't know, that was the biggest day, because that is the day your life changed, when he knelt down and gave you the ring and asked you if you will marry him. That was very important day, and you didn't document it. Why? Tell us why. So this time round, you want people to see how the wedding is, how the civil marriage is. Civil is not that big. We know how it is. So just calm down. We know. Because I know, as I said earlier, all these things you don't know. You've never seen any relative of yours doing this, or any close friend, or do this. So it has to be like that. You have to feel that way. But to the people whom you are addressing, they know everything. Madam, you are dealing with senior citizens, because your audience are not young people. They are not in their 20s. They are in their 80s. So they know everything. So just calm down. Just go get yourself ready, because you just remain with few hours.
So guys, I love you all. 2025. Cheers to another chapter. Your girl is finally off the market. It feels good to be off the market, because oh my God. But I always believed everything will happen when the time is right.
The lady was really hunting. At least now she can breathe, shy of release. Whoa. Because out here she was looking she was looking for a man with Lamborghini. She tried, she could not get, went to Jamaica, tried the Rastas, touching people on the street. Oh, wagwan. She even made us know this language a little bit. Because she camped in Jamaica. She camped. She was hunting and she could not get. She was laughing too much in Jamaica. People got bored with that. So she was on the hunting mood. She hunted Hatito, hunted who? Wanted what? There was a Rasta in Jamaica. All this we know. But if you can see her now okay like this is something which she cannot let go. After hunting for all this period, she has to say, even if I'm going to pay everything, I have to have this boy, because the boy is young, very young. And anyway, age is just a number. Age is a number. Age is a number. So if this boy makes you happy, so be it. Huh? So be it, Mama Mat.
Like this year. You know, I remember last year, January, such a day, I was in Belize. I had traveled so much, and to some extent, I felt like I think it's enough of continuous traveling, because when you do something so much over and over, you know, I love traveling, and I don't mean I've quit traveling. I will travel still, and now I even have much more hopes. Chances of me visiting nearly the entire world are kind of even possible, you know?
Because now she has someone who is going to carry the bags for her. Because I think we also have a YouTube channel now. So chances of visiting the whole world is now there, because there will be the two of them. I wish them well, being the two of you. I hope you will not start bickering like Rosobam and Mura Seso. It is not easy. Sometimes starting, you might think it is. It is not easy. This is your work. You told us he's a very busy man. He's a very busy man. How come now he has a YouTube channel? Or this is just like a side hustle? I don't know. Mine is just to sit here and just analyze and say what I think would have been better. Or maybe that is my mind. I just talk about what I think I'm seeing in this video.
So, what was I even saying? So yeah, your girl is off the market. Finally, I thank God. Oh, I was talking about Belize experience. This year, January 1st, I strongly felt like I had had enough of traveling. Being a solo traveler is really fun. But again, I was like, you know what? In this season of my life, I kind of need something different. But I didn't really know what I needed. So from Belize, I was there for quite some time. I really had a good time. I was kind of reflecting, asking myself, what do I really want? You know, how is my life going? I was very grateful for everything. So, but I didn't know, like, this part of life, or this chapter of life was what was awaiting. So I went back home, but from Belize I went to Miami. I was there for some weeks. Then I headed back home in Kenya. Going back home, in our culture, being a lady, like me, you know, in most cases after school, as a lady now, you are actually expected to, you know, to be a family person. Apart from having your career, that's the next thing, okay? So I went back home, and to be honest with you, I didn't feel like it sat well for me living with my parents, you know, anymore. I was like, I think...
Why would you want to leave your parents in your 20s? A young girl? That is also a question which I'm asking. Unless you are seeing like now, you are a grown-up woman, not in her 20s, but in her 30s. So that is why you wanted to leave. But even after leaving, the things which you said are not the things which you did. Because in this video, she's talking about, because now we'll have to, the receipt will have to end there. She's talking about her plans of going to the coastal was to go and buy an apartment, which is also not true. Because when she was talking about leaving to the coast, I remember there was a time they went with David Jr., showing us that land which is next to where David Jr. is building. She told David Jr., or she said in the video, that she doesn't want a place whereby maybe she's renting. She doesn't want an apartment. She just wanted a home. You see, she just wanted a home. So going to the coast was to go and look for land. This lady came here and lied to the audience and showed us fake title deeds. And now she's saying, oh, she just went there. She wanted just maybe an apartment. She wanted to build a house. She never wanted to maybe buy an apartment, because she's one person who loved the beaches. Someone who wanted to have her home. She took us to places. You guys, you have to understand. She took us to places because she was just lying to people. She was not ready yet. She wasn't ready. She lied about the title deeds. She lied about everything. And during that period of time when she was in the coast, she was still dating a Tito. Remember, she talked about the issue of, she shared the issue of building a house with a Tito. And a Tito was not for it. A Tito was telling her, Why would you build a house while you are not married, which was not okay. If he said that, I don't think that is okay, because why? You can have asset whether single or married. You can still have your asset. But later on, Atito made a video and said he never said such thing to her, because these people, they like lying. So during that period, that was January, February last year, 2025. Do not forget that. So when did she meet this man? It's like during this period, she was dating Atito. At the same time, she was dating who? This man. And that is the reason why Atito was saying she didn't have time for him, because she was giving attention to Piotr. Do not forget all these things. And she came and talked about it and said it was better I left him, because where I am now, I'm in the right place. It's like now she was weighing options. Oh, this is just my opinion or how I know it. When you are in a relationship and maybe you want that relationship to end, ending a relationship with another relationship, it is not the medicine. It can make it be worse, or it can make be, I don't know. But I think when you are from a relationship, one need to heal first before moving to another. But if you jump to another because you are escaping this one, you might think this one is rosy. But as days goes by, you might regret, oh, I rushed because I was trying to move from the other relationship which I was in. So with her, she didn't go to this relationship because she wanted. She went to this relationship because this was another option, because she was running from this one. Because with her, she doesn't want someone who maybe engage her or engage them, because as the family, they don't want this engagement in talks, or maybe talking, or maybe saying something which is different from their belief. You do that, they see you as a hater, like someone who don't love them. That is how they see you. So I think maybe Atito just suggested some of few things as someone whom she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. You have to have an opinion in your relationship. So that did go well with her. So meeting this one who is yes to her, someone who want to be uplifted, is different. This one is not going to say no. He will say yes forever, because he wants his life to be changed. And that's why you find this lady running up and down, fixing ABCD. Because of what? The man has no voice. He has no voice. It is the lady who is doing everything. So this is different from Tito and the rest of people maybe she has dated. These people have always have their voices because they were busy doing their thing. No, if you have money, you can have a voice. But if you don't have, you'll just say yes, even to things which have no sense or have no meaning. So I wish I will. Because maybe as I'm speaking now, already they are married. So congratulations to you. You know, and the baby mama has been pulling themselves here and there because of the girl. This one want to be with the baby, the other one wants to be with the girl. Oh, I don't think there is need for that. Mayugno, according to Mayugno, he paid like 30,000. Per term is 15,000. So he paid like 2 terms because he wanted the girl to be in boarding school. There, I think in Nyabohanse or wherever. But now he went to go get the girl, because we saw a video where the mom came for the girl. We saw that video. But now the girl did come back. The girl was supposed to come back home in Nyabohanse yesterday because schools are opening. But now, Nabayuno tried to call, the lady is not picking. He went to their home, there was no one, they have blocked him because now they are using the baby in their relationship. Nabayuno and the wife, they are still playing with the baby. They are using the baby, like now the mother trying to get attention from Mayugno because of the baby. She knows Mayugno loves her daughter so much, so she's playing with that so that she can, there are some people who are like that, so that they can get help, so that she can even hear Mayugno's voice, because maybe she never wanted to leave Mayugno. Mayugno has moved on, but the lady has not moved on. You find such kind of characters to people who have not moved on. But if she was someone who has moved on, there was no reason of her to behave the way she's behaving. They should not use the baby. They should not use the baby on their things which they are doing. If she still needs Mayugno, let Mayugno know. Let Mayugno know. But using the baby is not right. So Mayuno is saying, oh, go for DNA test to see if the baby or the girl, Precious, is his daughter. I don't think that is necessary. Because if you love your girl, it doesn't matter whether you are the biological father or you are just a father there. Because the lady went and changed the name of the girl in school, which is not right. I cannot support that. Very wrong. Why do you play with the baby? Because this girl, she's growing. She will be rebellious. She can rebel. Do not make the girl to choose who is best or who is good among the parents, because the girl love both her parents. So do not let her choose. I think they don't know that, because it will reach a time when this girl will choose the parent whom she loves, which is not good. So they should not play like they are playing. But my advice to you, I don't think there is need to go for this DNA test, because even if you go to DNA test, that mind which you've had, that Precious is your daughter, will not disappear. She will always be your daughter, whether biological or not. She will always be your daughter. So you just support the girl where she is. If you think the mother wants her daughter, you can look for a school where the girl can go. Even if it is Tanzania, I think there are good schools also in Tanzania. If you want the girl to go in boarding school, you can still pay the boarding school in Tanzania, so that the girl can be okay. Whatever you are doing, you are not doing for the mother. You are doing for your daughter and for your peace of mind. That is my advice. But forgetting, or you want just to leave the girl, no. You have to continue supporting the girl. But look for a solution, a lasting solution. You go get a school where the mother feels like now she want to be close to the girl. But the way you are doing things is like now she is now trying to hurt you, not knowing she's hurting her child. That is how some mothers or some parents are out here. So the DNA test is nothing. You will still have her the way you loved her. And I know once you go for that DNA test and it reads otherwise, you will not come here and say, I'm telling you. Because that is now the day you feel like the world should swallow you. So do not test, do not try things which you will regret later. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Share my videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the beautiful channel. See you again in my next video, because I know Mura says so. I know Mura Zenzo is about to release one. They're just coming like scared. So see you again in my next video, God willing. Ciao, ciao. Bye.